When you picture the traditional Hindu diet, you likely imagine this: a pristine, vegetarian thali. In many modern cultural narratives, this meatless platter is presented as a primary marker of religious purity and devotion. Recently, political messaging and propaganda films have heightened this imagery, claiming that true Hindus avoid meat entirely. These narratives specifically target beef consumption, framing it as a direct violation of the faith's core values. However, demographic data tells a different story. According to the Pew Research Center, 56% of Hindus, well over half the population, identify as non-vegetarian. This trend extends even to the highest levels of the caste hierarchy. Brahmins are the traditional priestly class, yet within this demographic, 45% are non-vegetarian. In regions like Bengal and the coastal south, fish and mutton are frequently consumed by all communities. These numbers suggest a significant gap between the idealized image of a strictly vegetarian faith and the daily practices of the Hindu majority. It is often assumed that ancient Hindu scriptures universally mandate a meatless diet. The popular understanding is that the core texts of the faith have always forbidden meat for all followers. But the Mahabharata describes the Pandavas living in the forest during their exile and subsisting largely on meat. One chapter notes they hunted so extensively that the local deer population was critically depleted, leading them to plead for their lives in a dream. The Valmiki Ramayana and various Upanishads also contain references to sanctified meat. These texts describe specific rituals where meat, including beef, was prepared with mantras and offered to gods or consumed by sages during religious ceremonies. This scriptural history continues in modern practices. Temples like Kalighat in Kolkata or the Muniyandi Swami Temple in Tamil Nadu offer fish, mutton, and chicken biryani as sacred prasad. Prasad is food that is offered to a deity and then distributed to devotees as a blessing. Historically and scripturally, meat consumption functioned as a normalized, ritualistic part of the ancient faith. The shift toward vegetarianism as a marker of purity gained momentum around the 5th century BCE. During this period, Jainism and Buddhism rose to prominence, emphasizing ahimsa, or total nonviolence. Their growing popularity challenged the moral standing of the Hindu priestly classes, who still practiced animal sacrifice. To retain their social influence and moral authority, the Brahminical and merchant classes adopted vegetarianism themselves. By embracing these stricter dietary rules, they repositioned themselves at the top of the moral hierarchy. This dietary change became an economic privilege. Maintaining a varied and nutritionally complete plant-based diet required access to expensive dairy, grains, and spices, resources largely unavailable to the poor. The dietary shift established a socio-economic boundary, linking plant-based eating to elite status and caste purity. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chief architect of the Indian Constitution, argued that dietary restrictions were key to formalizing the caste system. He saw these rules as tools used to organize and rank society. Ambedkar noted two primary dividing lines: the split between vegetarians and meat eaters, and the even sharper line drawn between those who ate beef and those who did not. Modern government surveys confirm that today, roughly 70% of beef-consuming Hindus belong to marginalized SC and ST categories. SC and ST stand for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, groups who have faced historical, social, and economic exclusion. For these communities, beef often remains a vital source of affordable protein. Creating a religious stigma around beef consumption allowed the upper castes to label specific groups as permanently impure, providing a mechanism to enforce the social boundaries of untouchability. In modern India, daily diets are influenced more by physical geography than by a single religious doctrine. This map shows how diet follows the landscape. In coastal states like Kerala and Bengal, where fish is abundant, vegetarianism is as low as 2 or 3%. In the landlocked Northwest, where wheat is the primary crop, vegetarianism can reach over 60%. For coastal Hindus, seafood and meat are integrated into the local culture and economy. Daily sustenance for millions of people relies on the availability of these local markets. Survey data also shows a gender divide, with Indian men consistently consuming more meat than Indian women across almost all demographics. The Indian diet is a practical outcome of environmental availability. This regional diversity makes the idea of a single, universal Hindu diet statistically improbable. The myth of the pure veg Hindu is often used by politicians to organize voter blocs. By promoting a single dietary standard, they can polarize communities to secure power. In the northern Hindi belt, some politicians push for strict beef bans, using the issue to appeal to their core voter base and consolidate support through cultural messaging. Yet in Kerala and the Northeast, the same political organizations often take the opposite stance. In these regions, election manifestos have included promises to ensure the supply of high-quality beef to win over the local electorate. Opposition politicians also use food to send signals, sometimes filming themselves cooking or eating meat to show solidarity with the marginalized majority who consume it. Choosing vegetarianism for health or environmental reasons is a personal decision. However, using diet to enforce caste hierarchies and political divisions transforms a spiritual preference into a mechanism of social exclusion.